guys, it's Steve from the Evergreen Marketing Academy, and I've just got a quick training video, quick informational video for you here today on the blog or in the Facebook group or wherever you're watching this video right now. And it's to do with list building. I've surveyed my customers multiple times over the years that my business has been in operation online, and a big sort of issue that is faced very commonly is the ability to build a subscriber list. Now, marketers from where I am in the UK, all around the world, focus a lot of their attention telling people you need to build your list. You need to build your list. It's the single most important thing that you need to do. You need to build your list. And some marketers will tell you why, because it means more money in their pocket, more reach for their target audience, more exposure for their business, and ultimately, it leads on to exposure for their products and services, existing ones, meaning they make more sales, and for future products and services of their own, they make more sales. And when they build their list and promote things as an affiliate, generally they make more sales if they've got bigger lists, generally, okay? Now, that is, enough of a reason, or it should be enough reasons there for people to understand the need to build a list, because it's that channel of communication between you as the business owner and your customers, your subscribers, and anybody who's declared an interest in your business, however they got to that point, that they're interested in something that you have or your business has, enough to want to share their name and email address. Okay, now the chances are they've probably shared their name and email address with hundreds of other marketers, maybe even thousands over the years, but you really need to stand out from the rest of those people by doing things a little bit differently. But going back to the point of how do you build your list, now there's some very straightforward things that will help you build a list. The very first thing is to have opt-in forms on your website. They're an absolute must if you want to build your list, because without them, people aren't going to be able to put their details in order to opt in and subscribe to get whatever information it is that you're saying to them, whether it's you're incentivizing it by saying to people, join our newsletter, join our email broadcast service, or whether you're offering some kind of gift or incentive for them to opt in, like a free report, a free video, a free webinar, a free training series, or whatever it is that you're doing in your marketplace. So the first thing I can say is to have that opt-in form on your list, and then you need to look at the reasons why people opt in. So that's the information that you share and how you share it and the ways in which you do this to convince more people to opt into your list. Now, having a list is one thing, having a massive list is another thing, but having a list of subscribers that actually are engaging with your business in terms of opening your emails, so having a good connection, a good relationship with your audience is pivotal in terms of how well your business will perform online. Yes, if you've got a massive mailing list, chances are then you're going to get more opens and more clicks in your emails than somebody, for instance, with a mailing list that's a tenth of that size. But if that person with the email list that is a tenth of the size of somebody else's has a better relationship with them than the other person, then chances are that person with a smaller list can in fact go on to make more sales, a lot more sales, as I've seen with a lot of marketers online. So a relationship with your list is critical. But how do you get them onto your list? So now I've used a number of different methods, different strategies, and tested a whole bunch of different ways. I'm sure there's tons and tons of methods out there that I haven't used. Maybe I don't know about them. Maybe I've seen them and just not tried them, or maybe I've had a little bit of a go at them but never really focused too deeply on trying them out. So the offer that you have on your page to incentivize somebody to join your mailing list. Now, as I've touched on, you can just say to somebody, look, if you want to join our newsletter, join here, and people will opt in for that. Now, that might be enough for some people if the content on your blog is good and people don't want to miss out on new blog posts that you make or new videos that you release to your blog. People will opt in because the information you're sharing is already good. Now, that's a real positive reason for people to join your list. And it's a real positive reason for you to create engaging content on your blog that generates a lot of attention or can deliver real results for people who opt in to get that information. Okay, so there's a lot of cool reasons why you want to be able to do that. Now, if you don't have a newsletter, or maybe your content on your blog is very generic and doesn't stand out, doesn't get a lot of engagement, then you need to incentivize people, or aka bribe people to join your list. It's just the way that you need to do whatever it is or whatever it takes to get those people on your mailing list. So you can offer things like a free PDF, a free ebook, a free report that introduces them into the way of solving a particular issue in the marketplace that they are trying to overcome. Like, you're watching this video now about list building and how to start that process off. If you are really struggling with list building, as you may very well be watching this video, you want to learn more about it, then I could say to people, look, stop struggling to build your list, watch this video, and I will tell you everything that I possibly can to help make sure that you overcome that obstacle, and that list building just becomes a part and parcel, a normal process for your business that happens daily on autopilot with very little work. Okay, so once you've set this kind of thing up, it can absolutely work on autopilot without you having to do anything in order to make it happen. Okay, because your sidebar, your opt-in form on your sidebar is always there, the opt-in form around the comment section is always there, and the content that you share is good, and the opt-in form and the ability for somebody to opt in is always there. So you want to make sure that your offer is targeted to your audience and is something that is a particular issue for them, something that they're struggling with, and something you want to help them overcome. So that's a real first, okay? You've got to give them something that they want. Just imagine you landing on somebody else's website and you see an opt-in form there, your eyes are immediately drawn to it, and it's an offer of something that doesn't really get your taste buds flowing. You're not really sure if it's something that you want or not. You're not going to opt in. Even if it's something that you think you might want, you probably won't opt in. It's got to be something that you really, really want. And it's got to be tailored to a very specific part of your audience that you're capable of solving the issues for. There's no point having something on your blog to do with swimming if your blog is to do with equestrian horse riding, okay? Because people who are visiting your blog are looking for equestrian horse riding related information rather than something to do with swimming, okay? But you might just get one or two people who actively have an interest in swimming as well as equestrian, so you might get a couple of signups. But if you had something that was, you need to learn how to look after your horse properly, we've got a guide on how to manage your horse's dentures, the hooves, the hair care, the veterinary care, something that is really going to resonate with your audience that they're going to want to know. So, don't forget these, things that are easily forgotten about. This is our guide to managing our animals. Then people will more likely opt in for that information. Now, you could incentivize that even further by putting something up there which is irresistible. It's the irresistible bribe, okay? So you're giving somebody something which says, learn how to make your normal horse into a show jumping champion, or a champion racer. Then something which is really going to grab their attention and say, well, I need to make my animal learn these tips, these techniques, these tricks, and I can train an animal to become the next superstar movie horse that's going to star in the next Black Beauty film, okay? So there's ways of making that offer more and more irresistible, and the more irresistible it is to your audience, the more likely they are to opt in. But again, as always, I go back to the point when people ask me why they're struggling to build their list. Most of the time, they don't have an opt-in form, or they don't have an offer and an opt-in form together. So you absolutely must have those on your website, okay? Now, the third one is something that I've used inside of OptimizePress, is the ability to get people to click a button, which you're directing their attention to this button to get them to click in, to bring a message up on the screen which says, if you want to unlock this post, then you need to opt in, you need to share, like, subscribe, whatever, to Facebook, to Twitter, to Google+. You need to share this information as well as register for an account. So one way or another, you have their details which can be assigned to your mailing list because somebody's opted in to unlock a post that's on your website. So that's another really cool way to do it. If you've got lots of good information on your site and you're sharing something which people really want to access because they know it's going to help them, then you can sort of almost force them to opt in to get that information. Okay, so once they've opted in, they get taken to another page of your website which shows them that content that they subscribe to access. Now, we do this on our site. We have various pages on our website with various training videos which people are required to register for a free account with our business on our website to unlock certain information. Once they've got that account, they get access to all the free information and free videos, and they don't get asked for those opt-in details again, unless we put out a post which is sort of specifically tailored to get people to opt onto a particular list of ours. Then we will go for that required opt-in on that element as well. Okay, but like I said, we've got free membership, we've got their details, and they're on our autoresponder as a result with that, because we've got a wish list and an Aweber API integration, so that when they join one, they join the other. Okay, that's a really cool way to do it as well. But other ways of building your list is build a squeeze page which is designed specifically to get people to opt in. Now, just Google squeeze pages, or go on any marketer's website, and you're guaranteed to find a squeeze page of some kind. Go back through your emails and have a look and see what these top marketers are doing, and see the ones which actually grab your attention, which actually make you want to opt in. Those ones that make you want to opt in are likely to want to make others opt in as well. Okay, so look at the trend, look at the colors, look at the layout. Do they have a video? Do they not have a video? Do they have images? If so, what kind of images? And which is it? The headline that grabs your attention? Is it the sub-headline, the body text around the opt-in form, or is it the video that grabs your attention and makes you want to opt in? Have a look at these features and decide for you which ones you think are the reason why you opted in to get that information. And look at the information that's been given away on that opt-in form as well, and then you can decide how you put that into place in your own business as well. Now, a cool way to build your email list fast, but not for free, is to use something called solo ads. Now, our business, we've used solo ads multiple times in the past, and we continue to use them today, and we will continue to use them in the future because they work. What you're able to do is to pay another email list owner a set amount, depending on how many clicks you want through to your page, and then you get to introduce them to a squeeze page. Like I say, if you've got a purposely designed squeeze page which gets people to opt in for a video training series about some particular topic, you are going to get in touch with another marketer who's also in that same industry as you. So let's say that you're in the internet marketing, online marketing space, then you have an offer which talks about traffic, and you want to say give people this free training about traffic, then you can ask that marketer to put an offer out for you. You write the email copy, and obviously you say to them if you need to tailor it for your email list, which makes it more personal, looks like it's actually come from you, then you can do that, and they send the traffic directly to your squeeze page. And what happens is you pay, let's say, $50 for 100 clicks. So once that ad that you run with that marketer gets to 100 clicks, they turn off that traffic, so no more gets to that page. Okay, and then you're able to say those 100 clicks that come to that page, a percentage of them will likely opt in, and that's the process you've got to improve. If you only get 25 out of 100 on your first go, you've got a 25% conversion rate on your opt-in page, which isn't that bad, okay? But if you want to aim to get it like to 40 or to 50%, then you just got to increase the irresistibility, if that is even a word, of the offer that you're presenting. And more people will opt in, and you just need to refine that process. And once they've opted in, ideally, you should have those people on an automated sequence of emails for a set number of days, a set number of weeks, which provides them with more and more valuable information about that topic over the space of those days, weeks, months, whatever it is. And like I say, will further enhance their trust in you, that you are an authority, you are an expert in that particular area. And what you can do is, obviously, you've got that free offer, which you've given away as your incentive for that person to join your list. If you have a paid version of that product, so perhaps some more advanced training, or let's say you give away 5 traffic videos, and you've got a package which holds 25, 30 videos for $20, $30, $40, $50, $100, whatever it is, then your email sequence that you give them automatically after they've opted in can condition them to want to purchase that program, within a set time frame. So let's say you've got a queued email sequence of 21 days. By the 21st day, you want to have got as many of those, 25 clicks to have gone on to buy that product of yours. And this is really easy to set up. You just go into Aweber, you create a list, or your autoresponder if you're not using Aweber, if you're using GetResponse, you go in and you create a specific list for that campaign, for that squeeze page, and then you add follow-up emails, automated emails in your sequence which the people who opt into that form will get on, like I say, on a preloaded sequence over that set number of days. And like I say, you want to pack that with value and share these pages or links or whatever it is that you do in the build-up of that sequence, like I say, and then by the end of that course, you obviously introduce them early to that offer so that when you're delivering value, they're building their trust up. You can introduce them to a paid offer, a couple of times over that sequence, and then you can take the offer away from them at the end of that because it's no longer available or is no longer available at that price. And again, time is something else which helps with conversions. If people realize that they only have a short space of time to get the best price for that deal, for that product, then they've got an added reason to act quicker than they would if that offer was going to be there all year round. Our products as a business, they're available all year round, and they're available for a set price all year round, but we do run promotions which can heavily discount that price that we offer our products and services for. So people sometimes wait until they can get the better price, which is understandable. If they can get the same training for a quarter of the price or a fifth of the price, then they're absolutely going to wait for that. But some people will, they won't wait. They'll just jump in and they'll get it for the best price they can. Or even some people, they'll realize the full value and pay full price for it anyways and get the training because they know it's good. So, like I say, have a look at solo ads. They can be a really good way to build your list really quickly. You do need a budget to run it, but obviously once you've started to build a list, you're building a relationship with that list, you're delivering valuable content-filled emails that have text, have video, have audios, have giveaway files that people can actually use to learn. Maybe you're inviting them to webinars, calls with you via Skype. Whatever it is that you can do to build a relationship with them, then you can absolutely do it this way. And like I said, it's a great way to build your list and to build your recognition in the marketplace. Get testimonials for your products that people have gone through. Their comments and their feedback is invaluable when you use them on sales material. People can see that real people have gone through your products, gone through your programs and had real results. And that will help the buying decision for a ton of other normal people who are in the same situation to get results from your products as well, or to at least invest in the products to begin with. So that's just an overview of list building, how we do it in our business. There's obviously a lot more that I could go through, but I want to keep this video short, to the point, so that you can get a lot of value from it. And I hope that you've taken some value from this video anyways. But still, like I say, if you need anything from me, get in touch and I will see what I can do to help you. But apart from that, go out there, start building your list, start building your relationship with your subscribers, start delivering value, and start getting results for your customers and subscribers, because when your customers get results, your business gets more results, because more people will join, buy your programs, buy your products, buy your services or whatever, invest their time and money in you as a business, and you make more money as a byproduct of delivering value and getting real results for real people. So thanks for taking time to watch this video. As always, if you need anything from me, get in touch, visit the blog, join us on Facebook, do whatever it is to get in touch with us, and we'll do whatever we can to help you grow your business. Again, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to catching up with you in another training video very, very soon.